Throughout today and tonight, the 100 Years in 100 Days exhibit commemorating the Boys State High School basketball tournament in Indiana was on display at the Coliseum.
The celebration will include historical displays in the State House, at malls, and other places. You can find a tale.
While watching current players, you can also take a look back at the past to commemorate the 100th anniversary of the Boys Basketball Championship.
It's the one sport that unites the whole state.
So much more than a sport. I've sometimes thought of it as Indiana's second religion.
A state championship is just as important as it was in 1911.
A 100-day-long celebration of 100 years of Indiana high school basketball begins today.
This happens to be the 100th anniversary of the Indiana State High School Basketball Tournament. And it's well known that high school basketball is special to this state.
And welcome to Conseco Fieldhouse for a very special day. We continue to celebrate 100 years of Indiana high school basketball in 100 days.
When you think of Indiana, you can't help but think about basketball, and the fact that we're honoring all of these all-star players, it's beneficial that we have it in this city.
Basketball, where I grew up, is good. Basketball is Indiana. Indiana is basketball.
Indiana basketball meant so much to small communities because it was their identity. They had something that they could say, look at that. We were county champions and you were heroes.
Against York, and he hits. And it makes it 33-22. Less than a minute to play. Katie has the ball, gets it over to Smith. He's still in there.
Oscar Robertson, class of 1956.
Converse really is a brand that identifies itself.
When you mention Chuck Taylor, you're talking about basketball shoes that span the generations.
Converse and Indiana basketball have really been synonymous over the years. Them being on board as a sponsor has been absolutely tremendous.
You guys come this morning with your clean Chuck Taylors on. It's unbelievable.
What says more than Indiana basketball than Chuck Taylor, huh? And Denny Wendt, the Vice President of Marketing with Converse, is joining us now.
I think people actually forget that Chuck Taylor is a real person and actually played in this tournament. And he is from Indiana.
All you got to do is say Converse, and that speaks for itself.
He dribbles past the key. He shoots. It's good. It's good. Tiny, minor.
The high school tournament has brought us together as a people now for a century and given us all something to talk about, argue about, and remember for years later.